Hey Gentlets, welcome back to another show of Everything You Missed. There were a lot of people asking for Frozen and Big Hero 6, so as a tiebreaker, I let the Patreon team be the ultimate tiebreaker. So today we are covering everything you missed in the Disney's movie of Big Hero 6. Also keeping out for the famous 5 hidden Easter eggs for your chance to win a free Share a Smile shirt. I'm also going to give away 2 free Share a Smile wristbands. In Hero's bedroom, there are a bunch of hidden Easter eggs just waiting for you to find them. If you watched our favorite arcade movie, Wreck-It Ralph, then you will recognize the cake topper of Wreck-It Ralph is sitting on top of Hero's monitor.
See that? Look at that smile.
Also, even if you're really young or not a gamer, I imagine most of you will still recognize that as the original Nintendo controller. Then, just to the left of the controller, you might recognize that helmet is Eve's helmet from WALL-E. Also, we can't forget the famous world from Buzz Lightyear's Bad Trip. We can see it clearly in the hidden storage up high. There's the famous Luxo lamp, of course.
Well then, what about invisible sandwich? Imagine eating a sandwich, but everybody just thinks you're crazy.
Pixar is the king at making epic animated movies that warm our little hearts. Of course, Disney wants their animated movies to be just as awesome as Pixar's, so naturally they have been getting a lot of advice from John Lasseter. Who dat? John Lasseter is arguably one of the best directors Pixar has ever had. My personal opinion is that he's even past the great Walt Disney himself. Here we can see John Lasseter is hanging out at the science show. He's always recognized in his cool button-up Hawaii-style shirts themed to the movie he's working on.
Over 370 shirts here right now. I wear a Hawaiian shirt every day, and my wife Nancy said that don't just wear a Hawaiian shirt, pick the subject matter of the shirt to match what you're doing in that day.
What, haven't you ever seen someone eat an invisible sandwich before? Oh, I'm all out of Pepsi. Here's a painful version of Wreck-It Ralph in the hero suit.
It's me, Ralph. Shh.
If we rewind it though, before the shelf breaks, he ain't even there. Then, all of a sudden, after the shelf breaks, there he is. Now, was this a mistake, or was it a hidden reference to Toy Story? Because the toys are alive!
Ow. On a scale of 1
Ow.
On a scale On a scale
No.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate your pain?
A 0?
The reason Baymax keeps asking is because 0 is not an option from 1 through 10, and he's a robot. He wasn't programmed for 0.
How do I get in?
Actually, that's not even a functional website, and I found no evidence of it being a real school.
Well, you do know San Fransokyo is a made-up city, right? And it's a combination of San Francisco and Tokyo.
Are you serious? Nobody tells me anything.
Yeah, you see that? That's the famous Golden Gate Bridge with a little bit of Tokyo's design splashed into it. In the nerd lab, there are a few violations. First of all, you can't wear open-toed shoes in a lab, but that girl over there is clearly wearing flip-flops. And this cute little honey lemon is wearing high heels. I'm not sure that's allowed either, but get this. When our little hero is talking to Gogo Tamago, if you look at the reflection in her helmet, you will see all the people that were in the lab just magically disappeared. Oops.
That's a whole lot of tungsten carbide.
400 pounds of it.
Also, tungsten carbide is actually 2 times stronger than steel, and it's twice as dense. Whoa. But here's the crazy part. When it's in dust form, it can lead to many health issues, including fibrosis, radiation, or even cause cancer. So blowing up 400 pounds of it is not cool, honey lemon, not cool. Spoiler alert, the professor turned out to be the bad guy the entire time. But if you listen, he hints that he had a daughter here, right here.
When my daughter was younger.
This is leaving us breadcrumbs to solve the case. Even though the entire time we thought Alistair was the real villain.
Voila! Alistair Cray.
Now let's point out a few hidden Mickey Mouses. Look closely and you will see that car is made by Mickey. And the only thing better than Air Nikes are Air Mickeys. Looks like they're also shipping Mickeys all around the world. And if you stayed past the credits, which I hope you did, you will see the famous Stan Lee from Marvel is actually Fred's dad. And he wears Mickey Mouse pants every possible way.
I wear 'em front. I wear 'em back. I go inside out. Then I go front and back.
That's gross. Here's another hidden Easter egg to Oswald, the rabbit that they are trying to sneak back to life. And the part number for that laser glove is the famous A113. We have all grown to love, to hate our new villain from Frozen, Hans. If you look on the bulletin board behind Gersten, you will see he is wanted, probably dead or alive. But when Baymax is trying out his new hammer fist, if we slow it down just a little bit, you will see it's a statue of Hans that got smashed. But my question is this, why did Fred have a statue of Hans in the first place? Especially if his dad is a superhero. But when Baymax and Hero are flying around San Fransokyo, if you watch in slow motion, you have a chance to see our favorite snowman, Olaf, hanging out down there. Now, a lot of you might hate on this one, but I'm gonna say it anyways. That's probably a reference to Mushu from Mulan. Meanwhile, back at the police station though, we can also see our characters Esther and Bolt hanging out in picture frames.
Sweet Sister Francis.
Also on the bulletin board next to Hans's wanted poster, we see a cameo to the directors Don Hull and Chris Williams. Also there we can see the famous chef from Monsters Inc. Also later on we can see the super hard working cop Gerson is taking a lunch break. Survey time! If you were going to be one of Hiro Hamada's sidekicks, who would you want to be? Fred, Wasabi, Honey Lemon, Go-Go Tamago, or Baymax? That, by the way, is a real fact that bees are being endangered. Seems like it's not a very big deal, right? Till you realize that almost all of your food is made because of bees. So that's kind of more scary than this guy.
Hairy baby.
Baymax is being all nice and hugging that cat and all, right? But if you think about it, he's just doing that because the cat was experiencing drama of being launched up the stairs.
Other treatments include compassion and physical reassurance.
Ooh, that darn cat! Speaking of kitties, recognize that old lady? It's the witch from Brave. Or, if you believe that big conspiracy theory, it's Boo from Brave.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
Big Hero 6 clearly likes the movie Lilo and Stitch because we see Stitch all over the place. Here we can see Hero's cuddly cat Mochi wearing a Stitch cat costume. Also inside Fred's room, on his bed, on his pillow, there is a Stitch pillow. Also we can see Wreck-It Ralph covered in green slime in the background.
Give me back my medal right now!
And there's Satan from the villain therapy session.
It's 13, actually.
We can also see Cybugs from Wreck-It Ralph on the shelf in the bedroom. In Fred's bedroom, those little critters are hiding all over the place. Did you see any more spots where the little Cybugs were hiding?
Cybugs are like a virus.
If you notice, she used the same piece of gum the entire time and saves the piece.
Why hold on to it? Why not start a new piece?
Probably because she's trying to beat Violet's record from Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
I'm the Junior World Champion Gum Chewer. This piece of gum I'm chewing right at this moment, I've been working on for 3 months solid. That's a record.
Also, even though she's a girl of few words, when they're making a video talking to Hero, it looks like she's the only one that didn't say anything, right? But look at the video timer. Hero just ended the video right before she was able to say something. That's rude. This Easter egg, you would have never known about it unless you got the movie Zootopia. Recognize Jerkface's mask? Well, in a deleted scene from Zootopia, when Officer Hobbs was doing her research, we can see that same mask in the background. If you're a fan of Doctor Who, then you'll recognize this guy is one of the Daleks here on the shelf. What? through my eyes, fool me? Well, that guy looks like Dr. Wu from Jurassic World, or Jurassic Park if you're a veteran. On the shelf, we see a little Mikey from Monsters, Inc. and Monsters University. Not only is little Mikey here though, oh no, Mikey's here as well. Look, not in the trash can, he is the trash can.
What was that?
I have no idea.
When they're flying around, if you look in the bay, you might recognize that boat from Frozen.
I wanna be the very best. Ba-la-la-la-la.
If you found all 5 hidden Easter eggs, make sure to include hashtag BigHero6 for your chance to win a free Share a Smile shirt or your very own Share a Smile wristband. And remember, gents and gentlettes, share a smile today. They are contagious.
Hey, share a smile. They're contagious. Can you imagine a day without smiling? Whew, that would be outrageous.
Okay, good, he's gone. I have to tell you, there's no such thing as invisible sandwiches. I hope you know that. And there's no such thing as invisible
Learning
Jane.
Nate, what are you doing? Get out of here.
Oh, gotta go.
Thanks for stopping by and hanging out with Crazy Nate. Make sure to leave a thumbs up if he left you feeling great. Have fun and we'll see you next time. And don't forget to subscribe.